say it, it's like you're competing against the world in that. The pre-call was
So
a
B
great
was
idea.
more focused.
B is science approached, it's focused approach, but even they have far too broad a vision. You know, birth to death. You know, you know, holy shit, you know, what are you gonna do? So, but also I like B because it aligns with, one of the organization I'm most recently with. We have a terrific program of mentoring and, reading, K to 3. And I'm thinking, okay, I can pitch, with the proper conversation, I can pitch this foundation's support of our work in those 24 cities. And boy, wouldn't it be great if Des Moines was the 25th city that we could bring into this?
Okay.
You know? So I saw a very specific avenue of approach, point of entry for our work with B. And I love the science, you know, the fact that neurology, brain-based science approach.
Okay.
That tells me there's some measurables out there that somebody's going for. The other two, I didn't see any measurables out there.
It's so funny because I saw measurables and I saw specifics in C.
Did you?
And I think that it's probably our perspective and looking at our organizations and kind of giving, you know, just giving that perspective from what we're working with. So
Joe, what were you thinking?
Well, I like the, Foundation A came off to be the more conservative one. There's code phrases that, and we always look at, free and open society, individual rights. And then one.
You felt those were conservative words?
Well, yeah, and
Okay.
it is conservative because this group funds a group that I'm pretty aware of that's funded by the Koch brothers and the Libre Institute. So I don't know if this is the Koch brothers.
Well, like I said, it's sort of a mashup
It's
of
mashed.
several, I was doing copying and pasting
But,
for
yeah.
free.
but free and open is something that just, we know that for our group, that doesn't seem to work out.
That's a buzzword.
It is, free and open individual rights. Now, Foundation C seemed to be the one just talking about diversity that just wasn't able to capture that in the other two foundations. And then what they would fund. So definitely looking for the vision that we seek to foster in their investment.
Joe found some sort of red flags in A, he said. Were there any others that anyone found red flags in? Craig, what were you looking
My
at?
radar was working.
On what?
On A.
On A?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, what did you tell me what
Definitely
you saw?
against values, definitely against personal values, but also organizational core values. But just, it rubbed me wrong. That we're gonna
In what
change.
way? What?
We're gonna change society, that we're gonna have the thumb on our money, and you will.
Tell me the specific like words and phrases that you found. Well, as I looked through these, I thought there were a lot about values throughout all these. I sort of think, if they're all of them were sort of espousing values.
Well, in the first sentence.
But there's specific ones, like Joe mentioned a specific, was it free and open society, were his buzzwords. What were the buzzwords you saw specifically?
The free and open society with a long-term mission.
Okay.
They have peace, but it's a long-term mission.
Okay.
Well, I found that when they talk about communities, when they talk about barriers to joblessness, typically it's barriers to employment, not joblessness.
Okay.
You know, family breakdown, you know, other drivers of persistent, I mean, there were definitely some things in there that was like, really?
Did you see anything in any of the others that troubled you that same way?
No language that troubled me.
Any
that
values
way.
that might have been, like, for your constituencies, whatever it's like,
Thank you.
that would cause concern?
Well, it seems like number one, B is very broad. You would never think when you read their values, or their vision, I mean, they're very, very specific. And then it's kind of odd about this I guess my take on the neuroscience is sort of like.
So you can't like that, but you make some people